All right. Oh, we gotta get a rickety rolling. Huh? Okay. Get ready for the invention, Dawn. You better get ready for the new dimension, Dawn. The invention of the dimension. Just kidding. Uh, okay. There we go. Now we have the vessel complete right now. So we're about to. Well, actually, is it? It's not really complete yet, huh? All right. Here's the deal. We need to get some. Okay. We get some forward cannon launchers. Yeah. And all right. The cannon launchers. Okay. Like space them apart so we can hit them. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. And I do like a tri-cannon formation. Y'all feeling that? There we go. So we got the tri-cannon formation right here. Okay, so this is gonna really take care of business on this. Um, I think this should be adequate. I think we ready to ride or what? All right, dog. Fasten your seatbelt. Let's be going in hard. All right. All right. But the problem is that we got a storm here too. There we go. But here's the deal. We got the storm in, dog. So what we need to do is shit. Did he blow me down or what? Oh, dude. Okay, watch out. Okay. We got a problem here. Okay. What we're gonna do is get back into the vessel and try to get some more shots on him. All right. Let's go full armor mode. Oh crap. Hmm. Shit. Oh, he can beam me down. Damn. Okay. Probably do it like. Oh shit. Oh, give me the shit. Damn it. Okay, oh, the paint? Sweet. Oh, you are now?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I love you. Not right now. All right, so here's the dealio. We got the Frost Gleeok Reaper. So we fight fire with ice. Ice, ice, gravy. Ooh, uh-oh. Shit. Ah. Watch out for my boy. He's coming in hard. Let's go into air mode. Coming up to my boy. Okay, let's hit him. Trying to shoot fireballs at me now. That's all right. Set a course. There we go. Shit. Oh, damn it. Shit. Oh, okay. So you can get up there. But you can't hit it until. Fuck. Okay. Here's the dealio. Let's get to the wheelio down. Oh, I don't have a fucking lift out. Mm-mm. Shit. Oh, fuck. Got, got that gliac. Took out the biat. Tired of the shiat. Mm. All right. Yo. Watch out for Frodo dragons. All right. Yo. That was so dope. Curious. Curious. Just a hole in it. Well. Welcome to the team. Yo. Yeah. Swimming through matter. You know it. My boy was over here. My boys. Ooh. Oh, it's over there? Nah. Are you supposed to fly through there? Or is it, you gotta fly over there? I'm gonna do that. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Idea. Yeah, we're gonna get our little doodickle. And maybe this will be the solution. Down. Okay. But no, you can't do it that way, no. Okay, so we're just gonna have to raw dog this one. We're gonna have to go in raw dog style. Alright. We're gonna raw dog it. Yeah, we're going in raw dog style. Ah. All right, so. Raw dog style, no.
She went down and smelled the baseball after I painted it, and she got white paint.
Oh no! Two ladies too curious about everything. Yeah. Two lady of the morning. All right. Two lady. No, 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 no. Hold me and never let go. Two lady of the morning. What? Oh, it's not. There's no soundtrack in this. There's no sticks. Sing along with me, Ghost Mech. Ah, crap. All right. So what's the solution to the problem? Well, it's a time problem. Time factor. So how do we? Oh, you can't cheat. No quantum teleportation, right? Ah, shit. All right. No wormholes, no quantum teleportation, no breaking the rules of physics. Well, bending the rules of physics, I guess. You can't break the rules of physics, but you can bend them. All right. You just run. Oh, yeah. You just had to put some hustle. Yeah. You had to be like Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle. How do you know about like all these dead rappers and stuff? It's like they have funny names. That's one. Nipsey Hussle. No, my favorite. Who's my favorite? The best rap name ever was Juice World. Everybody knows that. I mean, fucking Juice World. That's the best shit I've ever heard. That's the best thing anybody ever heard is Juice World. Without a doubt. Well, this is a pretty good weaponry. So you want to use like a crappy thing on the. Yeah. Well, we use our good weaponry or like fighting something serious. So good weaponry. Welcome to a shit. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is back. We're out of the tornadoes. We're out of the Texas twisters and the thunderstorms and all that shit. We're out of it for now. Yeah. We got lucky, or we weren't hit by a tornado like some of those people in like Spring Klein, Glenlock Farms, Colony Creek. I used to go in all these neighborhoods, so I know what neighborhood. Memorial Northwest. When I went to high school here, like I would go through those neighborhoods all the time and go visit friends and shit. So I have familiarity with those places to a certain degree. Yeah. Ladeless in the morning, ladeless in the night. Ladeless, ladeless like Travis. Ladeless. Go. Mm. Skeletons. You're about to be skeleton. Skeleton. Where we going? Guess we're going this way to fight the dude, huh? Okay. Don't lose your head. So I guess that Bethany McGee is still alive after being burned alive. Oh man, I think I know what the perpetrator said. He said, "Burn you biatch" or something. Yeah, but she didn't do it. She didn't do anything. She was just a nice, pretty girl. Yeah, it's that Chicago Transit. Yeah, it's that Chicago DAs, the liberal justices and DAs that let people of color out 72 times after they commit crimes. So the first thing when this guy gets out of jail, he's like, I want to light somebody on fire. And that's exactly what he thinks when he gets out. And, So imagine some guy just got his freedom back after 71 offenses, and then because of a judge. Yeah, her name is out there. She's kind of in danger, really. Yeah. Um, she's in danger by, the public that's like furious at her. Will it force her to resign? It depends on how protective her bubble is. If she doesn't have a really protective bubble, then you know things might get real bad for her. Yeah, but I don't think a judge should be, even in Brandon Johnson's Chicago with Triangle Head. Yeah, it's funny. He's like 50 or something years old, and then he's getting like a haircut, like a triangle fro, like he's 4 years old. It is kind of bizarre. Okay, my boy got him. Yeah. Okay. Well, one might think, how come these girls live in Chicago and New York and these liberal cities and uh, Charlottesville, North Carolina, whatever? Yeah, I think it's really because they're from there, and they can't help it. That's where they live at. So, and maybe a lot of the young women don't really have a lot of like financial uh, money and power and mobility, right? So they're kind of like stuck at where they're at that point. Yeah. Is it Charlotte, North Carolina? Or you want to call it Charlottesville, but yeah, Charlotte, North Carolina. That's what it is. Okay, not Charlottesville, Charlotte. Okay. Alrighty. Good Charlotte. Uh, yeah, I get man. Maybe John Carpenter should make his final movie with Kurt Russell, Escape from Chicago. Yeah, that would be a good one. Yeah, if I do like, like if I go work at a big retail store like Walmart or something, and I ask people where they come from, it's usually like California, Chicago, and like that. They'll say California, New York. Yeah. So if there's non-native Texans in Houston or Texas, it's not surprised. I'm not surprised where they're immigrating from. So Michigan, Rust Belt places, hollowed out by the end of manufacturing in Michigan and Minnesota and so on, Indiana, or whatever they call the Rust Belt. Yeah, Michigan for sure. So I hope Bethany McGee makes it out of her burn situation. Burns of over 60% of her body. It is. So it's not really like like the Obama judges and the liberal judges and the Biden judges, the Democrat leftist DAs and um, liberal judges, which they're obviously the problem. So I guess they would have to make a law in the United States of America that if you let out, even if you live in Chicago or LA, like they would have to make a national law, a federal law that basically, if you're a liberal judge and you're just letting somebody out because they're a person of color that is not white, more than, I don't know, maybe violent crimes more than 3 times, and that judge can be prosecuted and for letting a wanton, destructive criminal out more than 3 to 5 times or so. So, yeah, it's probably not going to happen. I'm just saying that's just a suggestion to stop the problem, to contain the problem. Yeah. Why are the criminals doing these violent things against beautiful women? As I said before, it could be a psychosexual thing. I'm not sure what kind of hard on that these criminals. Maybe it's a power trip, like they're a man and they're evil and mentally ill, and then if they dominate a woman, they feel powerful, or something like that. So that's what I'm saying. It's psychosexual. It's some kind of perverse evil, some kind of extreme perverse evil masochism. Yeah, I mean, basically, they're picking women because they're typically weaker in their upper body strength than men, so they're cowards. So they're not picking on dudes because a dude might fight back, and they might. Yeah. A guy gets set on fire. First thing a guy's gonna do is try to get himself not on fire, and then if the guy gets up, though, if the guy's able to fucking move, he's gonna he's gonna beat the shit out of the motherfucker who did that. Or he's at least gonna try to hit him and knock him in his Adam's apple until the motherfucker ain't breathing. Yeah, I guess because you're the fire injuries. Yeah, maybe like you can fight back if somebody stabs you to a certain point, but the fire injuries, it's like you're burning alive, so it's hard to fight in that particular condition. So these young, attractive, beautiful women get on the mass transit, and they're not. They're kind of like, oh yeah, there's a weird guy back there. He has messed up, cracked out teeth, and like, yeah. I mean, they're looking around like young, beautiful women. They're like, oh, there's like weird looking, like strange men all around, in society, and who knows what they're up to. Or maybe they're just naive and they're not paying attention, and they just let any kind of person sit next to them without, thinking about their situational awareness surroundings. And so that's very dangerous. I know the Irina Zarutska girl from North Carolina. I know she was like hitting the earbuds, the AirPods. So she was jamming some music. So she was not paying attention to a dude creeping up on her with a knife at all. Now, when I'm on the bus, the Houston Metro or the DC Metro or New York subway or whatever the case may be, wherever I'm at, the Boston Tube or you know whatever it is, doesn't wherever it is, whatever it is. The situational awareness that young females should have, especially if they're really young and pretty, they should have a situational awareness and look at creepy dudes creeping behind them. And they don't necessarily have to like racially profile, but so if there is enough space on a mass transportation system and somebody comes sit right behind you when there's lots of other places to sit, that's kind of a red flag right there. Yeah, so that's different from like movie theater seating, because sometimes you might go with your friends or your family or your lover or whatever, and you might go to the movie theater and then you're like, all right, we got this place right here. Like, oh yeah, let's set up, before we watch the movie, and oh, we got the place to ourselves. And then all of a sudden, it's like, then some fucking people roll up and they sit right next to you. But it's really kind of a compliment. It's really not like they're not necessarily trying to ruin your experience. I think it's more like they just feel like if they're isolated that it's going to be they want to share the movie with somebody, it's just like a hello sweeties. Mm. This is one from Ted Theodore Kaczynski for you. Good old Ted. Oh man. Here's one from the Unabomber. Ah. All right. What a shit. All right. In the balls. So these young girls are like young and naive, and they're in their 20s, and they're like, "Oh, the world is such a nice place with nice people in it. Oh, it's such a wonderful world to live in with all these nice people everywhere. Oh, everybody just wants to do their makeup and go shopping, just like me. Do 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 do. I'm a pretty girl. I'm such a pretty, pretty, pretty young girl. Ooh. Pretty, 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 pretty girls. Mm. Such a pretty, 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 pretty little girls. Mm. Such a pretty, 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 pretty girls. Yeah. So the pretty girls. Such a pretty, pretty, pretty. The Rolling Stones, Pretty Girls. That was a good one. Oh, is that? It's called. No, wait. It's called I'll never be your beast of burden. I'll walk for miles. My feet are hurting. Won't you make some sweet love to me? Come on, baby. Am I tough enough? Am I rich enough? I'm not too blind to see such a pretty, 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 pretty little girls. Ooh. You can put me out on the street. You can put me out with no shoes on my feet. Put me out, put me out, put me out my misery. Yo, yes, sir. Where's the beer at? Cerveza? How much are the tequila shots? Okay. Uh. Did people really like Ted Farted? Wow, that's a classic. Oh, I thought more people would like Ted Farted. Maybe it just needs time to spread its wings. Ted Farted. Far out, Ted. All right. So the horse god Melania. It's not Melania like President Trump's wife, the first lady of the United States of America. Ooh, that's what you need to have, a first lady, Miss Fana. Ooh. How much is ass services? How much is escort? You're like, how much are the escorts here? All right. Well, I'm $1,000 a night, but no butt stuff. Ah, fuck. It's not my kind of joint. Got your boy Blinn or Blind. I don't know. Blinn is the agricultural college in Texas. All right. Do we have any? Okay, we have 25 bee honeys. Yeah. So y'all were kind of worried I didn't have enough bee honey to make glazed veggies. Dude, I think the whole audience was worried. You know that no one gave a shit. Okay. Yeah. Maybe Ted Farted will take off Fart Ball. I think Fart Ball was just like as I was saying last night, like a moment of inspiration. It's like when you had been brainstorming for so long, and then finally it just clicked. Yeah, that's how it was. Yeah. All right, so the turkey and the ham are out for Thanksgiving, and then got to clean the house and then chop up the veggies, get it ready, get the turkey ready, and all that shit. Stuff. No, I mean it's gonna be if you know you get what you put out. So if we put a lot of love into the meal, it's gonna love us back. So where's our veggies at though? Down. Yeah. Do we got a? Oh, okay. Get some carrots in there. Yeah, just make it like yeah. That should be the honey veggies. Yeah, we got the glazed veggies. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's your problem? Boy, hot. Are you trying to steal my girlfriend? I'll fuck you up. Okay. I believe on the horizon there's some monster forces to contend with. You do not seriously think that you can contend with the will of Sauron? There are none who can. Cattails. Yeah, they had those all over the swamp when I was growing up in Liberty County in the bayou. Yeah, in the East Texas woods. Yeah, I remember the cattails. I love those things. I never tried to cook it or eat it though, so I was afraid of getting sick, poisoning myself. Hmm. All right. Oh, we're gonna have some grilled pork chops tonight, so yeah, it's gonna be all good. Poo poo. It's like we're in Scotland or something, in the Highlander. Yeah. Here we go. Mm, 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 mm. Nice shot. There's your blokes and the pirates down there in the bay. All right. Time to go in hard like the Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, and the Guardians of the Galaxy, that's their signature move is to crash their ship into the enemies. The Milano, like Alyssa Milano. I would have called my spaceship the Pippi Longstocking. Yeah, this funny. The funniest guy was at the bar. This dude, he was like what they call like a lovable drunk. He wasn't like an angry drunk. I was pissed. You know, he was just one of those guys who would get drunk and be like, hey man. So this guy, they called him B. This guy Brandon, and then we'd be sit. He would sit by me, or I would sit by him at the bar, and then like this guy was like one of those like lovable drunks. Like he would get wasted and just be like, hey man. He was like what they call like a happy drunk. And then he would always have like his iPhone with him, and then he would like show me dirty pictures, and I'd just be like, oh, that looks good. But I was just, basically I was like, what the fuck? Because he would like show me like titties and be like, hey man, check out these, and I'd be like, oh, those are great, Brandon. But like out of politeness, but I was really like, what the fuck? He was a nice dude. I mean, I guess he was a friend. I guess we talked to him. Not like I don't think I ever hung out with him. Ha. Just got pimped by a McDonald's. Yo. I'm gonna mech you up. Oh yeah. Ah. Shall we go aerial? It is time for an aerial bombardment of the pirate ship. But first, let's check the monster fortress. Breaking shit. Oh, okay. Let's go for it. I already have my vessel up here, huh? Yeah. Get me my vessel. Ready the cannons. We must destroy. Bring vengeance to our enemies. Yeah. Yeah, if I am frustrated sometimes, like some people, it's like, think about what you are doing, use logic. Ah. Yeah, it can be frustrating sometimes. Do you think that this is a logical or a sound plan, or do you have a plan at all? Yeah, you know, so that can be frustrating. Okay, not a big deal. We've got one left. A little boop boop boop, little booster, and we're on. Now, another monster focus. A wooden monster fortress is that? How intriguing. But today I want pirate blood. The monster forces. The monster forces. Yo ho ho, yo oh oh, yo oh oh. In the fortress you shall face more than the slayers. You will face the beast. Kroll, 1983. Classic movie. I guess Kroll, 1983, was the closest thing to Lord of the Rings for the 1980s, besides Willow. Yeah. Although Kroll 1983 has a science fiction vibe to it, aesthetic things going on. Yeah. All right. Better go season those chops. God bless and best of success. Happy holidays to all. Yeah, we're going to have a very thankful Thanksgiving, hopefully.